Hi everyone, I'm Ryan from Live Well Exercise Clinic. Are you struggling with getting a workout in, running out of time? Well, we got a solution for you. Here's a nice 12-minute workout. All that you need are some dumbbells, a bench or chair, and a mat, and you're good to go. So, without further ado, let's get into our warm-up. Let's start with some marches. So on the spot, marching, using our hands to pump our arms, lifting the knees, driving up. Let's focus on our breathing. We're going to try and elevate our heart rate as we go through this. Our next exercise is a butt kick. So you're going to whoosh your hands back and pull your heels into your bum. Really squeezing your hamstrings as you do that at the top. And again, let's go at our own pace. If you can, speed it up. If you need to slow it down, that's okay too. And let's move on to some lateral movements. So side step, open up the hands. Side step, open up the hands. Back and forth, and you can find your rhythm. Just keep moving. And breathe and move. Good job, everyone. And let's keep a nice wide stance. One arm up, come across, touch your knee or toe, other arm, other side. So we're going to go back and forth, doing a little bit of a star as we reach across our body, hence why it's called a crossbody reach. This works on our shoulders, our hips, and our core. Good. Now find a chair. We're going to do a hip opener. So lift the leg up, open, come back down. Lift the leg up, open, come back down. Good. Let's try the other side. So I'm using the chair to stabilize myself. Opening up. And we'll keep with this side and go into a leg swing. So just gently swinging our leg forward and back, using our core to stabilize, stretching out our hamstrings and our hip flexors. And switch sides, same thing, back and forth. Slowly increase your range of motion when you're able. And let's move on to the upper body, so some shoulder shrugs. So up to the ears, around, back down. Up to the ears, around, back down. Good. And go in reverse. Make sure we're breathing throughout. And our last warm-up exercise, arm circles. So we're going to go out to the side, slowly increase your range of motion until you get to a full circle, whatever that may be. And palms up, let's go in reverse. Same thing. Slowly increase until we get to a full range of motion. Great job. Now let's get into the workout. So we're going to start with squats. Feet nice shoulder width apart, drop down, come up. Drop down, come up. Drop down, come up. If you need to, you can go wider, toes out. Or you can go narrow, toes in. We can add some dumbbells if you have them. You can hold the dumbbells up at your chest. You can hold them at your sides. And on to incline push-ups. So a nice high surface, hands shoulder width apart, drop down, chest touch, come back up. Chest touch, come back up. If you need to make this easier on yourself, widen your stance or find a higher surface. If you want to make it more challenging, you can drop it down to the floor, or you can go from your knees to make it easier as well. And next one, grabbing a set of dumbbells, we're going to do some hip hinges. So feet shoulder width apart, hinge forward, keep the dumbbells down at your sides, squeeze your glutes and hamstrings, and raise up. So from the side, nice flat back, squeezing your abs, up, down, back up, down, back up, down, back up. Great job. Next one we're going to do is row. So we're going to get that hinge position, then pull your elbows, drive, squeeze your shoulder blades back down. Squeeze the shoulder blades back down. Squeeze the shoulder blades and back down. Great job, everyone. Go at your own pace here. Exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down. Great job. Drop your weight. Now we're going to stand. I'm going to do this from a kneel. So Y position, pull your thumbs back, then drop down to a W, squeeze the shoulder blades back, extend the arms, do a T, elbows in at your sides, pull the hands back. So that's your L. So Y, W, T, and an L. Great job. Now let's move on to an incline plank. So that push-up position, and we're just going to hold it. Nice straight line from my heels all the way to my head. If this is too easy, we can go down to our elbows and do a low plank from an incline position. If this is still too easy, you can go down to the ground in high plank and then eventually into a low plank. This is really good for our core. And let's get onto our mats. We're going to do a bird dog. So opposite arm, opposite leg, extend. And we're just going to hold this. Breathing. And back down. Switching sides. Hold the position. Squeeze the glutes. Contract your shoulders. Tighten your abs. And last one, flip onto your back, feet hip width apart, lift your hips off the ground, hold, and breathe. You can use your hands at your side to help brace. If you don't need your hands, you can go across your chest, or you can have your hands up like that. If you really want to add an additional challenge, you can lift one leg up, and then switch sides like that. That's our exercises. Now we'll get into a quick cool down. So first, we're going to do a shoulder stretch. So one arm across, grab the arm, pull it towards you, and we're going to breathe. And let's switch sides. And a tricep stretch next, so arm overhead, grab the elbow, pull it behind. If you don't have good shoulder mobility, you can push from below. And switch sides, overhead. You can pull like this, or you can push from underneath. And back stretch next, so clasp your hands, fingers together, push down, drive your arms down like this, feeling the stretch in our upper backs. Nice calm breathing. And hands go behind our backs, clasping, Slowly lifting your arms up till you can feel the stretch in your chest. So you can see that from the front and from the back. And again, in our cool down, we're just going to worry about our breathing, trying to slow it down, bring our heart rates back down. Let's get into our lower body. So nice big split stance, one leg forward, one leg back. Keep the heel of the back leg on the ground. Lean forward as much as you need to when you can still keep that heel down. And let's switch sides. Same thing. If you need something to balance, you can use your chair. You can have your hands on your hips. You can use a wall, whatever is around you. And hamstring stretch, so same leg, toe up. You're going to hinge forward till you feel the stretch in the back of your leg. And let's switch sides. I'll show you a side view here. So you see my back is flat. I'm just hinging forward, really feeling the stretch through my hamstring. It doesn't take me much. Quadricep stretch, you may need your chair. You're going to grab your foot, pull it towards, keeping my knee underneath, keeping my chest up. And we can switch sides. Again, use a wall or a chair or a railing to hold your balance if you need to. And last one, a groin stretch. So nice wide stance, lean to one side, keeping your chest up, trying to drop your hips back so you can take a look, see if your toes or knees over top of your toe. If it is, try and push it back. And let's switch sides. Same thing. I'm looking to see if my knee is over top of my toes. If it is, I'm going to sit it back a little bit, trying to keep my chest high. And let's finish with 3 big breaths. So we're going to breathe in, exhale, fold forward, breathe in, exhale, fold forward. One more, breathe in, exhale, fold forward. Wrap your hands around, give yourselves a big hug. Great job. I hope you enjoyed it, and keep it up.